Good morning, and welcome to Coffee with Bob. This past Sunday, I talked to you about the story of Don Malarkey and Fritz Engelbert, and their story of their friendship is captured in the book Saving My Enemy: How Two World War II Soldiers Fought Against Each Other and Later Forged a Friendship that Saved Their Lives. It's a long tagline, but it's a great book. Well, there are many stories about Don Malarkey that I just couldn't share because of time. But one of the just kind of really interesting ones happens around four brothers born and raised in Tonawanda, New York. These four brothers, the Nyland brothers, Bob, Fritz, Ed, and Preston, all became part of the war effort, World War II. And it would be these four brothers that were from the same hometown as Skip Muck. You may remember that Skip Muck from the series Band of Brothers was probably Don Malarkey's closest friend in his unit. Well, Skip Muck had known, especially Fritz Nyland, but all the Nylands, but he was especially close to Fritz. And before the D-Day invasion, Skip and Don were in London, and they met up with Bob and Fritz Nyland. And then the invasion happened, and they got word that Bob and Preston had been killed in the D-Day invasion. And they would find out that Ed Nyland had been shot down. Later they didn't know it at the time, but later they would find out he was held for over 11 months in a Japanese POW camp. Fritz Nyland at that point was the only surviving Nyland brother that they knew about. And this was a story that Don Malarkey shared with Stephen Ambrose in the writing of the book Band of Brothers. Well, after he shared that story, then that became the kind of loose basis for the movie Saving Private Ryan. And because of the success of that, it gave rise to the series Band of Brothers. Now, you think about all these different connections, and for Don Malarkey to tell this story, to honor his best friend Skip Muck and the connection to the four Nyland brothers, it paid honor and respect to the service of the four Nyland brothers, as well as to his friend Skip Muck. But in the end, because the movie Saving Private Ryan was so successful, they went on to make Band of Brothers, and Don would benefit from that success. And because that story was heard worldwide about Band of Brothers, it led to a Sergeant First Class Billy Maloney looking to Band of Brothers to help lift the spirits of his troop that was fighting the war in Iraq. And so Billy Maloney got together the group that would put together Don Malarkey and Fritz Engelbert, a friendship that truly saved both of their lives. It gave them freedom from the guilt and shame that they both felt over what had happened in World War II. All of this connection is not to say that all things happen for a reason. God did not create and send out Hitler. God did not create the Holocaust. God did not cause the soldiers to be killed in the D-Day invasion. But I do believe that God brings grace moments in the midst of great chaos and despair. And so all along were these, in the midst of these terrible moments of Don Malarkey's life, the loss of his friend, Skip Muck, hearing about the deaths of the Nyland brothers and so many of his friends who died, and dealing with the guilt he was feeling, there was woven this thread of grace moments that kept bringing Don Malarkey back for opportunities of healing and wholeness. And the same thing for Fritz Engelbert. God works in our lives in mysterious ways. Not that everything happens for a reason and God causes pain to teach us a lesson. But God can create grace moments in the midst of our pain that hopefully we will learn more about God from. I hope you will look for the grace moments that you experience through life. Give God thanks for caring enough about you to walk each and every step with you so that you are never alone. God is truly with you. Have a great day.